Maybe you're from English medium, maybe you're from Bengali medium, maybe you haven't studied anything. But this is where you start. So a lot of people keep asking me how to improve in English. So chotobala thekei I have come across so many people that have asked me that's one singular question. How can I improve what I write in English and what I speak in English? So there are no magical formulas, there is no rocket science behind improving your proficiency in any language. There is one universal formula, and that is application. What is application? Let's say you want to improve your skills in English writing. What you have to do? You have to read books. Why do you have to read books? First of all, because people who write books, they are called authors and writers, and they have not started writing books from when they were toddlers. They became writers because they perfected this art by severe application. They tried to write this and that, they edited, they modified, and eventually they came across this beautiful piece of writing that you read when you are at home and you are at all. How to perfect your craft when you're writing? You have to think what you're writing. From a very young age, আমাদেরকে একটা কথা always বলে, সেটা হচ্ছে think before you speak, think before you speak. What if I told you, you should think before you write? Because just the fact that you have a pen and a piece of paper and you can write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so you know lots of permutations, combinations, and lots of stuff, it doesn't make you a writer. You have to know what is the best form of writing for you. For that, what you have to do, you have to think, like, what is the topic that I'm going to talk of? You then have to write a draft, and maybe your draft will be very poor. But the more draft you write and then you sit upon it, you reflect on it, you read it, and then you think what you wrote, then you can move on to creating a piece of writing which will be more modified and perfected. This is how you can improve your craft of writing English. Now if I move on to speaking English, simply put, even if you write good, you might not be a good English speaker. Why? Purely because from a very young age, we are not that confident and we are not that predefined about what we are going to speak, that is when we are speaking in English. Let's say you are giving a university presentation. Maybe your plan is to speak on a topic such as Albert Einstein. So you have to think in a very premeditative way about where you are going to start and where you are going to end. Because if you don't know where you are going to end, then you are going to speak blabberously on stupid stuff. The first thing that you need to do is fix a finishing point, and then you're going to start very abruptly. As you speak along, your vocabulary keeps flowing. But one thing that doesn't come out is your brain freezing, and that freezes because of lack of practice. So proper practice, proper execution, that is going to help you improve your speaking. So এগুলো একদিনে হয় না, আমি অনেক কিছুই বললাম এগুলো একদিনেই হয় না. It needs a proper series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a series of contents that are going to address your writing and speaking issues in English. Maybe you're from English medium, maybe you're from Bengali medium, maybe you haven't studied anything. But this is where you start. I'll create short contents, and in those contents, in every phase, you're going to learn a little thing. And if you apply them, I hope it improves what you are doing right now. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.